Hello, I'm Chris Killian, and right now we are at New York Comic Con, courtesy of Whatnot, and we are here right now to talk about Solar Opposites. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. Hello, how are you enjoying New York Comic Con, first and foremost?
This is wild. It's so cool. It's huge. And it's really exciting. It's cool to like be close to fans too, because we don't get that chance a lot.
Absolutely. Have you seen any Solar Opposite cosplay just floating around yet?
No, not yet. I've seen a couple Rick and Mortys. You know, I've seen some Justin Roiland style stuff. But it's Thursday.
Yeah.
I think all the Solar Opposites fans are at work today. They're a Saturday crowd.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, they're saving it for the big day.
Yeah, exactly.
Our fans make money. They like to work.
Clearly.
Incredibly wealthy fans.
Yes, it's a thinking man's sort of show. So I totally understand.
Oh, you mean they all might be like professors and
right,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
they're teaching at New York University.
I think that's accurate.
There's no way that's not true. So speaking of which, you know, we're here at New York Comic Con, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but I don't know how you couldn't be aware, but they are actually bringing back Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox together for the first time. So as Rick and Morty fans, I didn't know if you guys were going to go try to like meet them or anything.
Sorry, we are now. We got to go. Bye.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. I don't know what we're doing Solar Opposite stuff. And we could go on that Christopher Lloyd train.
That's cool.
That's huge.
No, so you know, we obviously with Solar Opposites, you guys have had two specials now. You've had the Halloween special, you've had the holiday special. I was curious if you guys felt like maybe jump starting, like has there been any talk about maybe doing a holiday that nobody's ever done before? Maybe jumping into like a Labor Day special or something.
Well, we talked about doing an alien holiday and just making up a holiday whole cloth, which now that I'm saying out loud, we might actually end up doing. I don't know why I'm burning it here. We've actually been writing season 4. And we have an entirely new holiday special that'll be coming at the end of that one as well. So we're just opening up our calendars every season and deciding what to take aim at.
Now, is it Halloween or a holiday special, or is it something else? Can you, you have to give it?
It's not Christmas, it's not Halloween, it's a whole new holiday.
Oh, that's so exciting. I can't wait to see what you guys cook up. Speaking of, as writers, this is something that I'm personally curious about, but how difficult is it to write an entire episode about standing in line?
You know, it's funny because like it's not that hard because we're from a generation where there were a lot more lines. Like you didn't just used to go to a movie, you had to get there early and stand in line. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then we've been to Comic-Con so many times. As fans, we've stood in a lot of lines.
Lots of lines.
And we were all just talking about, we did that Solar Opposites episode about being in a line the whole time because the longer you stand in line, you start making like little alliances with people and little enemies, and you're like living this whole life in a line. And what is life except a line that you're, you know, living out in time? Right. So it was fun. We had a blast during that episode.
Yeah, I don't think that it's an episode we could have done in season 1 or maybe even season 2. It was a good challenge for us in season 3 because we knew the characters at this point. So we wanted to like see what would happen if we had them in a contained kind of environment. Like how would their characters come out and like keep themselves busy without a ton of sci-fi.
Yeah, it's like a bottle episode, you know? It's like anytime you see like, oh, 2 Star Trek characters are trapped on a shuttlecraft for an episode or whatever. Ours were just trapped in a line.
Except I really hate standing in line, so hats off to you guys for being able to pull that
off.
You
don't love standing in line?
You know, contrary to popular belief, no.
Start to feel that piss build inside of you. We gotta piss so bad, and you can't leave the line.
Now,
that's the good stuff.
One of my favorite parts about the show, one of everybody's favorite parts about the show is the wall. So, you know, has there been any talks about maybe doing a wall-specific season or a spin-off, or you guys like keeping it as it is, as sort of a show within a show?
Well, we love keeping it as a show in the show. We've talked about spinning off Solar a lot of different ways. What we want to do is always keep it so that there's never too much wall, like we can always jump back to the Solars, because the Solars put them in the wall. So right now, the current plan is we've mapped out a lot more interesting wall stuff that you're gonna see in season 4, and everything changes. Like you haven't seen this type of story in the wall before. It kind of becomes like a, I don't know how much I wanna give away, but like, it's like a Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, not detective, spy story in the wall.
Very Cold War.
Yeah.
The religion is a huge part of it.
I'm just imagining there. I'm sorry right now, and I think that's great.
Well, we like to jump from like that drama to like an alien that gets its foot stuck in a toilet. Like that's the fun of it to us.
Right, absolutely. Well, speaking of without spoilers, and this might be too tough to do, I don't know, but you know, on that 3rd season cliffhanger, where is that leading into for the 4th season? What are you guys excited to sort of bring about after that?
You mean with the little baby in the wall?
Or the Solars.
No, I'm not.
There's a couple cliffhangers. So
We'll address all of them.
I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
We pick up in The Wall. There was a cliffhanger at the end of the 3rd season of The Wall where one of the main characters gets her little baby taken away by this evil nun. Mm-hmm. And when you come in on season 4, that nun has created a whole religion around this little baby, and it has split the wall. They've built a wall in the wall. Half of it is this kind of totalitarian, fascist theocracy all around the baby. And the other side of the wall is like the regular wall. You know, it's like secular side. And it turns into another war in the wall. And that's where we start off.
So it's just going to be an inception of the wall.
Yeah, it's a wall in a wall.
In going deeper into the wall. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk with me. And thank you to Whatnot. And a special thanks to you guys for watching. Make sure you keep it locked on Comicbook.com for the rest of your New York Comic Con coverage.